What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, guys? Welcome, welcome. Damn, that was loud. Sorry about that. Damn, that was loud. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, my bad. I didn't have Discord open. That shit's crazy. I kind of just woke up, got on my computer. Alright, so the question which for GU was, alright, we're in the 30-minute zone. Why aren't we looking for an entry? There's two things I want to take into consideration with this one. Number one is price action, right? We're still seeing we're still seeing lower lows and lower highs being created. That's number one. Number two is, where are we in the pattern, right? We understand that we're still missing a little bit more. We're missing a few more pips, right? To give the exact amount, we're missing 60 pips to get into the daily zone, right? When I'm just looking at the daily zone, I'm just looking like, all right, is there a possibility that we could continue to go down, or is this where price is gonna start reversing if we only look at the 30-minute zone? And just where price is at and how it's moving, I'm literally just looking at it from the top to the bottom. Right? It's still trending, literally still trending down. Lower, high, low, lower, high, lower, low. Boom. This is an entire move. It's high. We'll say this. We'll say high, low, lower, high, lower, low. Right? All of this is part of the same move. Lower, high, lower, low, lower, high. All of this is part of the same move. Lower, low, lower, high. All of this is part of the same move. Lower, low. To where we're at right now. Right? And then obviously, if we zoom in, right, boom, we didn't take this entry. We would have taken this entry. We would have been stopped out already. Right? So, you have those traders who say, oh, this is a 70% strike rate. It's like, no. Like, a 70% strike rate would mean we take this entry because it's part of our rules and we lost, right? This would have been a trade we would have lost with 5 pips, right? But it's not, because this isn't an entry criteria. Yeah, it's in the 30-minute zone, but that doesn't mean, oh, it's in the 30-minute zone, I'm taking an entry. You know what I mean? Like, you have to look for the change of character. There's certain things you gotta just take into consideration and start looking for before you even enter an entry, right? And this one already for me was one that I knew wasn't gonna pay out. I knew this is gonna be one that was gonna create a problem, and pretty much this is a problem. It would have hit stop loss already. So GU, I'm not even gonna I'm not gonna entertain it now. What's the difference between GU and GJ? If we look at GU and GJ, where the 30-minute zone is exactly where the 4-hour zone is in GJ. So there's a higher possibility of this trade working out more than GU. Now, does this still mean I'm gonna take? I have an alert here. Does this mean I'm gonna take a trade as soon as it goes into the alert? No. Because something else, right? We have to consider the daily time frame, right? The daily time frame bottom, right? Technically should be down here, but I'm not gonna use the lower wick. I'm gonna use the last wick before the push down, or before the push up, I guess you could say. The last red wick before the push up, right? And this is the one I'm gonna use just because I'm not gonna use I'm not gonna use 100% of the zone. For it to give me a pullback. I'm just gonna be looking at. There's two things I'm looking at, right? I'm gonna be looking at, which we talked about in yesterday's, which was obviously the price, the discounted, zones, right? The premium and the discount zones. That's the first thing I'm looking at. Did price enter a discount zone? If it did, and it's in the 4-hour, which we'll take into consideration now, right? We'll just look at this. Right, boom. Premium and discount. Right? Would we be in a discount zone when we're in the 4-hour zone? No. So would I be looking for an entry? I'll be looking for an entry. I'll be looking for some type of change of character. But would I be looking for an entry as soon as we get into the 4-hour zone? No. So that's why I have an alert. I have an alert because I want to be able to just look at the chart. We have a 30-minute zone. We have a 4-hour zone. So the confluence is high, right? If it decides to, well, there's one thing I want to look. Hold on. One thing I want to take into consideration. We're still downtrending. Yeah, so we'll see how this looks during NYC. So GU, we already know this one is off the list. The US 30, I want to see it pull down a little bit more. Actually, I think it not. I want to see it pull down a little bit more to close the gap, but then to also just be in the 30-minute zone. If we get into the 30-minute zone and respect the 30-minute zone, close above, or we just wick it and continue to go up, I'll be looking for that move on US 30. USD CAD is still a good one to take a look into. It still hasn't really touched the zone, so it still could come back down. So we'll see how that looks. Right, ZAR is going up, makes me believe 30 is gonna go down. Right, but we'll see. Again, it's still very early. It's still 4 a.m. Gold did pretty good. It worked people out though, I will say that. People who trade the zones and put their stop loss super tight into the zone, they got hit out. But I wanted to see how gold reacts, right? Because gold had a 3-day rise, did a double bottom, broke, retested. That could have been an entry, but I was asleep. I was knocked out last night. Re-entry right on the neckline to continue going up. TP would have been about like 40 pips or so. We'll do the math. Check. 42 pips would have been TP, would have been just a third day of high, getting into the zone to continue going up. Now, why didn't I enter this? We're at the top of the zone, right? This was one trade where it wasn't guaranteed that I was gonna give it the third day, but it did, so that's good. Now obviously I'm expecting either price to continue on, probably no net today, or it'll finish on a drop. Now, if that happens, right? If we end up doing this move, which is what's going on right now, right? Boom, we had a third day high, so now we have rise, rise, rise. If we end on a rise, rise, rise drop, where we finish the day somewhere here, we could look for an entry here tomorrow, right? To continue in doing something like this, maybe. But gold is one that I'm looking to continue going down. So it's kind of tricky in the sense of where I think price is gonna pull to. Now, price could come back up to the 4-hour zone to continue going down, maybe, right? That could be something that could be happening, right? And again, if we just zoom out, right, we have the entire trend. We have high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high to where we're at now, right? So are we expecting this lower high to be set to give us a lower low? Are we expecting price to come back up, give us a little fake out to continue going down, right? That's something that we just gotta, we'll have to wait for, right? The biggest thing is waiting for today, waiting to see what happens today, and we'll catch this tomorrow. This is one I want to let breathe, right? Gold is a pair that I like trading it, but I also like letting it move. So especially on a Monday, week just started, I'm gonna let the price do what it has to do, and then we'll catch it for the rest of the week. And then Bitcoin, obviously I was in this trade going short from here. I cashed out yesterday. I was like, all right, I'm done looking at it. Why was I done looking at it? There's something simple as to why I didn't want to enter this trade. Was pretty much a flag post, right? A bearish or a bullish flag post. Price rose up, started just consolidating. It was consolidating between 38.2 and 23.6, right? It did this little move to start the day, which was fine because we already knew how volume works during NYC sessions, right? It went down, gave us a little bit more of a pullback into the 50% area, and then it continued to go up. So I cashed out yesterday, yesterday night, so Saturday night going into Sunday session. Once I saw just a green candle, I got out. I'm like, oh, I'm done. Also, it just, when I'm looking at it just like this, right, on top of the fact that I see that, bullish flag post, it was also kind of like at one point I was like, oh, it could be like a shoulder head shoulder, right, going into an uptrend, shoulder head shoulder, shoulder head shoulder, for it to continue going up. So we're still respecting the zone. So as long as if we still trade between where price closes below the zone the entire time, we'll be trading between these two zones until we get a breakout. So we'll see what happens. So far, really the only trade for me that want to take a look at, right, I want to just keep my eye on is GJ for sure, and AU. That's it, literally. Sorry guys, I have the sniffles. I'm a little, I don't want to say sick, but last couple days I've been got a lot of mucus. So if it's a little annoying, I'm sorry, I know, man. But what are we gonna do about it? Yeah, what's goody, coach? Good morning, my brother. I'm so tired, yo. At work, man. They got you with people today. You alone over there? Your school schedule been hell, bro. You have no clue. Well, I mean, I did text you the other day telling you I'm fucking done with that shit, huh? Yeah, no, it's I started my calc class this week, so well last week. So I've been yo horrible, bro. I have no clue. I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a day where well, I'll probably do it sometime this week. I'm just gonna stream doing my homework as much as I can until I have to turn it off. Cause you know my all my the calculus class at least it uses the it locks down your computer literally. So shit is crazy. Like we'll see. I'll probably stream it sometime this week, so it'll be funny. Re-entry, no, not yet. Good morning, Ronald. I'm not looking for re-entry yet until we start breaking some type of, until we get some type of break of structure, or yeah, break of structure to the downside. So pretty much I want to see if we could get a break from this low here and a closure below, then possibly look for a re-entry down here. Damn, online classes are different. Yeah, yeah, they started doing that during COVID pretty much. Remember when well when I first started college and I when I lived here in Miami, when I first graduated high school, I um I was at this same university and during COVID when we were still on campus, as soon as we started using the online browsers, everybody was cheating. Like, cause obviously everything switched to online, so everybody, bro, like it was so easy to just pass. So now and with AI is different. Like, think about it. This week, that lockdown browser, they updated it because there was a AI like a Google extension pretty much that you were able to download, and anytime that browser pops up, like whenever you have to load the browser onto your computer to start the test or to start the homework, um that AI will pop up on the screen and it'll just answer all the questions. So they updated that software, so now not only because you need to have your webcam on, it locks it down so you can't use two monitors. So you have two monitors, you have to disconnect one, and if it detects if you move out of the screen or whatever. But what it didn't do is it didn't share your screen, so that AI was pretty much like they couldn't see it. So they updated it now, so you have to share your screen and record your personal screen as well, so they stop people from cheating. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, man, that is the college life now, I guess. Everybody's fucking cheating, and it is what it is. So yeah, Ronald, this is the entry, right? Looking for re-entries. There's two things you can kind of do when it comes to re-entries. Outside of going down to a lower time frame, right? Because that'll be the next step. Right? Like, okay, I'm looking for a re-entry. If you're looking for a re-entry, you're just looking for, um, you'll be looking for a lower time frame change of character or something like that. But it's not too bad, bro. I want to finish already, man. I want to get this shit over with. Um, I was like, fuck yeah, like I just gotta finish. I printed everything out, bro. My syllabus for that class, I printed it out, and I have it right here, right next. I don't know. Well, it's probably not in the frame, but it's literally right here, right on the wall. All I need is a fucking D to pass, bro. I'm not looking to be a rocket scientist or whatever the fuck. The fuck do I need this class for? Who knows, man. But yo, I don't know. Whoever decide, I mean, school's a fucking, it's a business, right? They understand that we'll give students this class, and 6 out of 10 students will probably not pass and will probably drop out because of it. Yo, because if you're telling me like, all right, bro, here's a calculus class, you're gonna need it. All right, bro, like, cool. Yo, but once you start introducing like the same school system that you had in high school, in college, yo, that's the only thing I never understood that shit. Like, all right, man, I understand in high school taking classes like random ass classes. You're still in high school. You're still a little ass kid. You really 9 out of 10 students who are in high school don't know what the hell they want to do yet. So, in a sense of high school, like, yo, I agree. Open up the kid's brain. Like, let them take these different classes. All right, you might not need the information in 5 to 10 years, but if you don't know what the fuck you want to do with your life, I mean, we're gonna give you, random classes so you could be like, oh, I kind of like this, and then you go to college and take the classes you want to take. That's how it should be. But no, I'm over here stuck with fucking calculus. How, dude? Nothing that I'm doing ever has to do with calculus. Like trading a little bit, but that's if you want to create algorithms and shit. We got AI for that now. Oh my god. Facts though. This shit is crazy. It is what it is. It's just the way I say it, right? It's like you can't change the system, so you kind of just gotta go. You got two choices. You either just stick to the system because you got no other choice, and in some situations you truly have no choice, and in this case you have no fucking choice, and you take advantage of the system, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do, right? Or you just don't do it. You really only got two options here, right? Whatever option you choose, it's about what you decide to do, right? Because I could finish this class. At the end of the day, if I don't use this fucking degree, I just wasted my time taking this stupid ass class. You know what I mean? But then on the other hand, if you're like, oh, let's be smart about it, and see, I still know that, but I would still choose not to fucking do the class. Facts. Make my fucking life harder, huh? Alright, so we'll see. So, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this shit is fucking boring, huh? This is why I don't really do any, like, these streams. I be waking up, I take a trade, and now we're just sitting here all day. Till price goes to TP, you know what I mean? It's like, alright, are we really gonna sit here all fucking morning for this? I could be in bed, going to sleep right now. Have my stop loss set, my take profit set. So, like, risk free at this point, you know what I mean? Like, that's it. Stops are at break even. TP's at TP. What the fuck else am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do here? Just play Wordle now, I guess? We already took a fucking entry. Got any shit else to do. It's still 4 in the fucking morning. It's crazy too, like. Oh man. 2 years ago I was working a job making 120 bucks a day. 30 minutes into the trade I've already fucking tripled that. God bless, right? Alright, so we got a letter A and the letter R. The little R. Wait, so A and R. Okay. Alright, so the letter R either has to be RA or A blank R. R-A-N. Am I bugging? What word is this? R-A-N. Hold on. I gotta. Um. Fuck, I already used the letter C. I'm a fucking idiot. Damn, I just wasted that. Yo, what the what's it can't have the letter I, it can't have the letter I, it can't have the letter E. Um what the fuck? Yeah, man, good luck. Oh shit. I thought, oh my dude. I mean, I should have tried it anyway. I'm kind of dumb though. But I was like, Frank, I'm like, it can't be a fucking name. But it's not a name. To be quite frank with you, should have tried it. I should have fuck it. Those are the words that it could have told me. It could have told me no. Could have told me you can't use this word. Wouldn't have used a slot. Could remember that for next time though. It's all good. Alright, so is there another trade for today? We said no, right? We said Euros not in the zone. GJ will take a look at it. We have an alert. GU is out of the zone. We have a daily zone on GU all the way at the bottom. US30 could be a good one. USD CAD was a good one. If it would have went down to a 30-minute zone, it missed it by a few pips. USD ZAR. USD ZAR is a little weird because like look at all these fucking lines that I have. Right, I was like kind of basing it off like the fact we have this wick here, maybe because of the pip amount, the pullback. We'll see. ZAR is one I'm gonna just let it go for a little bit and see what it wants to do. Yeah, I'm done for today. The AU is pretty much the only trade for me today. I'm not gonna mess with anything else. Um, 4:30. We'll see how this ends. Think I could. My bad, guys. I was posting my charts and my chats and shit. Do you go live regularly? Yeah, I try to at least. For the most part, I'm kind of live every day. Whenever if there's a trade, I'm on live. If there's not a trade, I don't turn the stream on. But for the most part, I post it on my YouTube, like on the community posts. I don't know how to. Let's see. Can I show you what the fuck? Not what I wanted. Um, Community. For the most part, every day I do upload a watch list for the most part. So as you can see here, I post it pretty much every day. Um, and then during the Asia sessions at night, if I'm live on another channel on my main channel, well, on the main trading channel, then I'll post it on here as well. As you can see, last night we did that exact same thing. But for the most part, like I said, if there's a trade, I'll turn the stream on. If there's not a trade, the stream, obviously I won't turn it on. And then yeah, Monday through Friday, I pretty much, that's when I stream. Monday, Friday, and then Sundays, whenever we do the weekly breakdown of the charts. Man, I gotta fucking get rid of the sickness already. I feel like shit. Especially being up at 4 in the morning, like, fuck. It's not good. But it's okay, we'll be fine. But yeah, I will say that it is early. Like to give you the example of how I trade, pretty much, like, I'm an NYC trader, but for example, if I said I have zones that I'm looking to, right? So I'll put an alert whenever price reaches that zone. I'll get the alert on TradingView on my phone. If I wake up with the alert, then I wake up, I look at the chart, and then that's pretty much what happened today. So that's why I'm live pretty much earlier than usual. If I wake up at 2, 3 in the morning and there's a trade, I wake up, turn the stream on, and then we'll go on from usual. But usually my regular schedule, I start trading at around 5:30, 6 a.m. all the way till 10:30 in the morning. So pretty much 5-6 hours in the morning during NYC. That's pretty much all I trade and stream. Alright, I see that. Always hop on the live, we appreciate that. Thank you. So alright, so we're looking for a re-entry, right? What I wanted to see, there's two things I want to see. So this red candle, which was the push, right? The push to break, it has no top wick. So at this point, am I looking for a re-entry am I looking for a re-entry on the BOS line, or am I looking for a pullback? That's the question, right? For a pair like this, I would rather see instead of price just retesting the BOS to continue going down, I would rather see price pull up somewhere here to then continue going down. Why? Because this red candle here has no top wick. So that they pretty much just created a candle that has a gap connected to it. So I am expecting price to pull up, close the gap, right? Make that top wick to then continue going down. That is what I'm expecting on this. Right? And there's two ways to trade this. Right? You could trade this the aggressive way, which is to put a sell limit, right? And enter as soon as price goes over the top of that candle, or you could wait for this green candle, right, to go up, right? And then whenever price starts trailing back down at the break of the low, that's where you'll enter, and then you'll have your stop loss at the top. Right? So this is pretty much what's going on right here, right? We have down, down, and then the green went down, it created a bottom wick to then continue to go up. Right? When price decides to reach here, we could either enter again here, or we could wait for price to break the lows to enter there, put our stop losses up here, and then hopefully see price continue trailing down at that entry. So those are kind of what I'm waiting for here. See if we can get a re-entry. And then the days that I don't stream, right? Fuck, my chair is sinking. Usually, the only 2 days I have classes on campus where I have to go to the actual school is Monday and Wednesdays. So I'll keep the stream on for another 30 minutes, and then oh yeah, I gotta make the tweet, and then I'll probably turn it off so I can go take a nap before I have to go to class. Hello, what's good, man? Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the stream. My bad. I'm just posting the entry and the links and all that to all my to all my chats. All right, guys. Unless you guys have another, I'll give you guys like 5 minutes. Unless you guys have another pair you guys want me to go over and break down, I'm gonna turn the stream off and then get ready for my day. Um, as for re-entry on AU, I mean, just look at let's base this on price action today, right? So let's look at from the middle of the day to today, right? From the middle of yesterday till today, or I'm sorry, Friday, right? We had a higher high that was set, made a lower low the entire time, lower low, lower high. If you want to say lower low, lower high, lower low, right? We can see price has been respecting this high the entire time, right? We could say that this created equal highs, or we could say this is lower low, lower high, right? To where we're at now. So I do like that price did technically close below the zone, which is good, right? Because now I'm looking at this here where price could reach all the way down here, at least, right? 8 more pips to where it's from where it's at right now. And then obviously we just have all this clean traffic all the way to down here pretty much, but I'm not gonna wait for price to go down here. The last thing I want to see is down here, right? This is the move that I'm looking for, which is the candles to down here, right? So 38 pips, that's also where my TP should be at, which is my my safe take profit for the day. I don't think we have news today. For the rest of the day we have low impact and then AUD at 9:30, so we'll see how this plays out, right? We're pretty much still trying to reach that daily zone, which is I'm fine with. So we'll see, right? We just had a BOS price here just kind of slowing down. You can kind of see that in the 4-hour time frame where price kind of is just consolidating at this point. So we'll see, because I could still just basing it off like this, right? We had this 4-hour break down here, which technically we still haven't even gotten a 4-hour break because none of these candles, if you notice, none of these candles close below the zone. It's just been the wicks. So technically speaking, yeah, we haven't even broken the zone yet, right? So the case still stands the same. I still think we gotta go down before we could even get a huge pullback to the top side, and we're trapped pretty much between this zone here. So I could, what could happen is price could come back up to the 30-minute zone, right? So I could say take that into consideration whenever you're trading this, right? I will say take that in consideration when you're looking for a re-entry today. Just keep looking at price action, right? If you see a green engulfing candle, get the fuck out. Get out. If you see a green engulfing candle, get out. So let's see, we got 14 minutes left. Should I just wait till 5 a.m.? What do you guys think? If you guys don't have any questions, I'm gonna just get off, go to bed, take a nap before I start my white classes today. But alright guys, I'll see you guys later. Good trading today. Peace out. We'll change this to the September wins and loss. I'll update it next time I'm on stream. So we currently have AU open. So we'll see. Alright guys, peace out.